This video production is sponsored in part by Murray Cozy Trucking Limited. With 29 years of experience and Canadian owned and operated, honesty, integrity, and loyalty are important. You can be confident when you cozy up with us. Check out our website at murraycozytrucking.ca.
Stroll Midwest Modified Class, he is sponsored by Murray Cozy Trucking and Beaver Truck Center. The 55 is Murray Cozy. Outside of row number 1 in the second starting position is the 27 car. The driver is the veteran Joe Tates. Inside row 2, driving car number 28 is Channing Sproul. And outside in the 30B, the bright yellow 30B, is Darren Boychuk. Inside row 3, sponsored by the Canadiana and the airport, along with Active Coin, the 12 is Tony Casey, a brand new chassis in 2015 for Tony Casey. That 12 car looking good, a 2016 Elite chassis from T&E Chassis by Cody Erickson in Moorhead, Minnesota. Outside of Tony, in the 6th starting position outside of row number 3, the double OD is David Delane. Inside row 4 in the 3, this is a Somac Trucking 3 of Jason Somac. And outside row number 4 in the 4H out of Brandon is Grant Hall. Row 5 is the Keewatin Truck Service number 44 inside. That is Austin Hunter, and his running mate is the Barkman Concrete, Viert Landscaping, Gusta Sod Farms 88 of Paul Viert. Inside row number 6 in the 84 is Justin Lee. Justin's running mate is the 20 of Nick Cadet. Row 7 inside, the 84B of Justin Bronk alongside the X5 of Devin Gordon. Row 8 inside is the 6C of Len Carlson. His running mate is Brandon Rehill in the 4B. And inside row 9 in the 17th starting position, this is the Polar Industries 22K of Mark Kohakowicz. And rounding out the field is the 13. This is Alex Johnson. So a new format in the B Modifieds here tonight. Of course, we had a B main. We took 15 cars through the heat races. The B main produced another 3, which will start at the back here in your Castrol Midwest Modified B main event. It's gonna be a good one right here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Getting ready to go racing in your Castrol Midwest Modifieds. The flag is green and we're going. Murray Cozy in the Beaver Truck Center. Murray Cozy Trucking 55 is the early leader. Channing Sproul right there in the 2nd spot. Joe Tates is 3rd. Tony Casey moving through the field. Rehill is into the wall. And a tough break for the 44 of Austin Hunter. He's got car problems. Austin Hunter to the pit area in the Keewatin Truck Service Red Dot Freightliner Manitoba 44. That's a rare sight. Channing Sproul looking good up front here in your Castrol Midwest Modifieds. Casey to the bottom of the racetrack. He is currently 2nd in the Active Coin Pepsi number 12. Casey now taking a run at the 28 car. Casey in the TriStar Automation, Ardent Financial Group, Miller Racing Engines 12. He is coming on here. 3rd spot, Murray Cozy. 4th is Paul Viert in the Barkman Concrete 88. And Grant Hall out of Brandon running 5th. Joe Tates dropping back to the 6th spot. What a race for 1st place here in your Castrol Midwest Modifieds. Brought to you by the Carillon. Casey hugging the bottom of the racetrack in the Active Coin Pepsi number 12. That Elite chassis working very well right now. Channing Sproul could be in trouble. Casey rolls it in along the bottom, gets on the brake pedal, gets inside of the 28, and now we've got a drag race down the back straightaway. Casey once again forces Sproul in high. Casey is trying to get him to overshoot the corner. The Airport motor in, Canadiana motor in number 12, rolls in once again, and now Sproul can see him. We've got a race, and Casey takes the lead. Paul Viert now on the move in the 88. He could be a factor here. What a race for first place. Channing Sproul now battling back against Tony Casey in the 12. Paul Viert in the 88 is third, and he is there to join the party. Wow. This is a great Castrol Midwest Modified race. Tony Casey on the inside of the 28 once again. What a battle. Oh boy, look in the 4 spot. Grant Hall out of Brandon now getting close. Channing Sproul in the S&J Construction number 28, managing to hold off Casey. There are 5 laps remaining on the AIE Communications board. And oh boy, we've got a spinner in turn number 1 and 2. Oh, are we in for a finish? Yellow flag is out on the Speedway. Yellow flag is on the Speedway for the 55 car of Murray Cozy, sponsored by Murray Cozy Trucking and Beaver Truck Center. While it was a 2-car race for a while between the 28 and the 12, then it became a 3-car race with the 88 included. Then it became a 4-car race with the 4H included, and now going nose to tail here for 6 laps. I'll tell you, this could be anybody's race here tonight in your Castrol Midwest Modified division. The Viert Landscaping, Augusta Sod Farms, Dynamic Machine, Barkman Concrete 88 has slowly pulled up on the leaders, as has the 4H of Grant Hall. So lots of excitement here in our final feature of the evening. Again, starting only 18 cars, and Ken, when we look at this, so far, it has been awful good. We went about 9 laps without a yellow flag, so that's real good.
For these guys, it's been a tough year. Of course, when you get a lot of new cars to a class, a lot of guys are figuring out how to drive with each other. You're going to see a lot of yellow flags, and tonight's been pretty good, clean racing so far, so it's been fun to watch. And unfortunately, sometimes a yellow is not a great thing, but for some drivers, they're hoping for that yellow so they can catch back up to those leaders. So it'll be a very interesting final 6 laps here to see who ends up getting the victory here tonight.
You're right, Ken. Well, in the world of auto racing nowadays, of course, car counts are becoming at a premium. It is very difficult to get a lot of cars out to racetracks these days, but this Midwest Modified class has grown so much throughout Wazota country. In fact, there are over 800 Midwest Modifieds, and there's lots of tracks where you can race them. So as a result, the Midwest Modified class has grown exponentially, and well, it's just a successful class.
And dollars and cents wise, it's not super expensive to get into a race like a class like this. From what I've been understanding from the drivers, anywhere from about $4,000 to $5,000 can get you a pretty nice little car. Of course, it's what you want to put into it after that. That really makes the difference.
Yeah, that would be a good used one for sure. New ones are significantly more, but as a result, you know, it's something you can get your feet wet into, and you know you can race and practice at a lot of tracks, and that's the key, is seat time. I mean, you can have the fastest car in the world, but if you can't steer it, well, there's no sense. So that's why these drivers like it. They can race 3 or 4 nights a week, go to different racetracks, experience different size racetracks and different surfaces. And definitely the Midwest Modified class is one class that Wazota has that is definitely not hurting for numbers. So that is good.
No doubt about that, Darren.
All right, well, the Airport motor in number 12 of Tony Casey will lead him to the flag this time around with 6 laps left on the AIE Communications bellboard. This is going to be a great finish in this Delaware restart. Here we go. Well, if you were ever wondering what a three-wheeled race car looks like, the 84 is one right now. And as you can see, that 84 car is going through the corners, well, a little less fast than he was before. 84 is going to try to pull off into the infield out of harm's way. That car is right down on the left front with no wheel and tire.
Grant Hall making a pitch for third spot right now. He's close. Looks like that 28 car of Channing Sproul, though, keeps his spot on the outside, Darren.
Yeah, what a race up front. Channing Sproul likes the top of the racetrack. Tony Casey has been in the bottom since the beginning. So Casey preferring to stay down there. Paul Veert just trying to figure out where they're going and where he can strike. Grant Hall also looking good on the top side of the racetrack. Boychuk is right there. Look at the race for first place. 3 cars into turn 3. Wow. Sproul gets a bit of an advantage. Casey a little off the pace, but Casey goes back to the bottom and tries to protect that spot. Grant Hall now on the outside, inching up. Just 2 laps remaining, Ken. This is absolutely awesome Castrol Midwest Modified racing.
Veert just can't find a way around Tony Casey. Hall's trying the outside. Now that's what Veert's going to do with just 1 lap to go. Will Paul Veert be able to get around Casey? Sproul still to the outside. Casey's going to have to make his move if he wants first spot. Moving around turn number 4. Oh, things are heating up here.
What a great race.
The 28 car with the victory. Wow.
Channing Sproul picks up what I believe, Ken, is his first ever victory in the 28 car. The 12 got spun just now on the back straightaway, but Tony Casey running second there ended up 4th. So the active coin number 12 gets passed by a couple cars in turn 4 on the very last lap at the checkered flag. But what a Castrol Midwest Modified race it was, and we're going to talk to the winner here momentarily. Channing Sproul up on the pizza scale. Don't forget, we will have a walk the track following the races. You can go down the stairs underneath the flag stand, walk down over into turn 1 and visit with your favorite drivers in the pit area. We'll do that following this interview. That is our walk the track program here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Well, tonight's event, of course, brought to you by the Carillon. Great to have those folks with us today. We'd also like to thank all the folks from Barkman Concrete, Clayson Group, and Steve's Livestock Stock Transport for coming out and enjoying racing with us tonight here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Well, the S&J Construction, ATEC Parts 28 of Channing Sproul, rolling into victory lane here. Sharp-looking wheel package on that Castrol Midwest Modified. And no doubt about it, that driver is going to be happy with a big win here on this night, sponsored by the Carillon. We have Ken from Big Day Media down on the main stage to interview Channing Sproul. And again, for those of you that are leaving, please drive safely. Don't forget, we're back next Thursday at 7 p.m. for more Thursday Night Thunder. Log on to redrivercoopspeedway.ca.
Well, Darren, he's coming out of the car right now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 28 of Channing Sproul. He's got a smile from ear to ear right now. He's one happy camper. Channing, congratulations. Here's your trophy. I understand that this is your first ever win. Is that true?
This is, yep.
How sweet was that win?
It's pretty sweet. You know, I seen Tony down there, and I thought, oh no, he's going to get me. I thought I'd just try and drive her in a little harder, and I got him.
A great race. Those guys, you guys put on a great show tonight. 3 wide at some points. You guys had a great race up front. Paul Veert, Grant Hall came up there. Some great racers in this class. How does it feel to be a winner among all of those guys?
Well, it feels pretty good because those are some tough guys to beat. Tell you what, doesn't matter where you go, you get the best.
How sweet is this victory, you think, going to be for the rest of your life? The first one's always going to be the best one?
Always will be. I'm told anyways.
Anybody you want to thank? We're going to give you that opportunity right now.
Yes, first and foremost, my wife Megan, my son Cole, for putting up with me through all this. All my friends, the Tunis family, Andrew, Jay, Cheryl Somack, my dad, Joe Tates, all the Carluck family, the Delanes, Richard over here for sure, yep. And if I'm forgetting anybody else, sorry.
What about those sponsors?
Those are the good ones there, now that they come. I got A-Tech Parts, S&J Construction, Metals in Motion, NGK Spark Plugs, K&S Insulation, Cody Hess at Hess Technology, Wrangler Truck Service, and I think that's pretty much it.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner in the Midwest Modifieds, driving the 28. Ladies and gentlemen, Channing Sproul! Back up to you, Darren. Let's finish this night off.
Well, no doubt about it, ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic night of racing here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Again, thank you for coming and spending your entertainment dollar with us. We are back next Thursday at 7 p.m. for more Thursday Night Thunder. Log on to Red River Co-op Speedway.